And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Toumani Camara out there with Deni Avdija. Then there's Sharp, then it's Donovan Clingan, and it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Clippers,
here we go.
Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
It's Sharp on the wing. Back to Avdija. Shot clock at 6. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. They grab their own miss. Outside Camara. Pass to Holiday.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move. A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Collins finds Beal. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Beal.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Leonard for 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Here's Avdija. Outside Camara. Pass to Sharp. It's tipped. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Harden against Holiday. Clingan with a screen to the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Zubac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
Look, you won't see Zubac stretching the floor, but he is a double-double threat any night of the week. He knows how to put his height and physicality to work, especially on the board.
Portland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Now here's Sharp. Tries it from 16. He squares up and sinks it.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Harden with it. He's covered by Holiday. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Outside Kamara. On the wing, Holiday. Outside Kamara. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 3. Three-pointer, Harden. No good on the shot. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Inside. Klingen's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Holiday. Beal against Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. Beal, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Holiday from long range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Harden. Holiday grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sharp finds Holiday. Outside Kamara. Pass to Klingen. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Harden. And here's Collins. Just 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Trailblazers lead by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back over to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Dunn, he's checked in for John Collins. It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA, Clark?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
He's perfect from the line this time. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Avdia.
Still one of the game's lockdown defenders, Leonard, putting the clamps on there.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Portland leading. Holiday passes to Avdia. It's Sharp on the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. 4th, Ivica Zubac.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Holiday finds Sharp. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. The Clippers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And you've got to give Ivica Zubac a lot of credit for how tough the Clippers have been, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he's a contender for Defensive Player of the Year pretty much year in and year out. He controls the defensive backboards, does a great job on the offensive glass, and his pick-and-roll chemistry with Harden is already terrific and is getting better game by game.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Holiday.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all three levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Los Angeles. Beal comes in for Batum. Wesley, the pass to Grant. Shot clock at 5. Leonard against Abdia. Clinging with a screen. From outside the arc. Shoots over Lopez. And too long on the shot. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Beal. Leonard with a screen on Grant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Batum is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Love's checked in. Pass to Sharpe. Rebounded by Lopez. The Clippers in the lead. Beal outside. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Got it.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And here's Abdia. He played a great game against Golden State. Three-pointer Sharpe. Batum pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Beal from outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Sharpe passes to Grant. Sharpe a screen on Beal. Grant against Beal. Oh, Grant throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Beal surveying the D. There's 14 seconds left now in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Nicholas Batum out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. That is good offense, unselfish play.
Blazers trail by 4. Here's Rupert. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And they were solid in the steals category. Top 15. A team you couldn't fall asleep against when handling the rock.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. And Los Angeles making a change here. Collins checked in. Los Angeles leading by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Dunn. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Beal. Collins with a screen on Thibault. Beal goes in. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins with a screen on Grant. 5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Beal. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Wow, Beal to the rescue. He was well positioned to get himself that second chance look.
Outside Murray. Covered by Lopez. Portland moving it around. Thibault. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers lead by 4. It's Beal on the wing. They get the rebound.
They're one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Denny Avdius checked in for Murray. Kamara comes in for Thibault. And Holiday subbed in for Rupert. Left side Holiday. The 3-ball. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Beal. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins with a screen on Grant. Bogdanovic, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Grant. Over Bogdanovic. Good D by Bogdanovic.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Beal with it. Kamara on him. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins with a screen on Grant. Here's Bogdanovic. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Now Holiday. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Grant outside. Outside Kamara. Now Holiday. Clock at 6. Off target with the 3. Grant against Bogdanovich. From deep. Portland with a rebound. Avdia with it. Still no points. Avdia screen on Bogdanovich. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Blazers trail by 9. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Leonard comes in for Beal, and it's Harden in for Dunn. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Grant. Now here's Leonard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Avdia. On the wing, Holiday. Looking to win the run. Here's Clingan, and he banks in the layup. Clingan's got 8.
And as a rebounder, Clingan is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
And here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Harden can't hit. Avdia against Collins. Crosses over, and it's Deni Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Sharp against Bogdanovich. Outside Harden. And he's going for the lob. Avdia with a steal. Here's Sharp driving to the basket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Outside Bogdanovich. Harden scanning the floor. Outside Bogdanovich. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Give him 8.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Clingan with a screen. 3-pointer Sharp. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Clingan. And that's a double-double for him now.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now here's Harden. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
It's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard on the wing. Kamara covering. Leonard right side. Collins a screen. 6 to shoot. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Blazers trail by 8. Outside Sharp. Portland moving it around. Left side Kamara. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The Clippers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Here's Harden. Holiday grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. Outside Sharp. Fires for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Sharp's got 7 points for the quarter.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Harden against Holiday. Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Sharp against Bogdanovic. Sharp, no good.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Rebounded by Kamara. Blazers trail by 7. Right side Sharp. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Sharp's got 11.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Leonard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Donovan Clingan out there with Deni Avdija. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then there's Jrue Holiday. And it's Sharp in at the shooting guard. Leonard, good.
You know, three-pointers were the shots you, at one time in his career, wanted to give Leonard. Now you've got to guard him beyond the arc.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Sharp passes to Avdija. Now Sharp. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Over Holiday. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Avdija finds Holiday. Avdija outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Kamara. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You can see that this is how dominant Clingan can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
Beal outside. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And it's the Blazers with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Sharp passes to Avdija. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Fourth, the Clippers.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night, were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Beal. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Beal against Sharp, clinging with a screen. Shoots over Zubac, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden, the pass to Beal. He shoots, and the Clippers miss again.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Outside Sharp. Clinging with a screen. Back to Avdija. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Portland. The Clippers lead by 8. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Sharp. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Avdija. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Kamara. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Kamara's got 5 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
Avdija can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Beal. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Stolen by Harden. Avdija against Beal. Here's Leonard. Collins a screen. There's the 3. Collins. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 8.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Done. He's checked in for the Clippers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdija. Grant against Beal. Clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice soft touch inside.
Dunn outside. Back to Beal. Grant with a steal. Down low. Kamara. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to, and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back over to you, Brian.
A heavy veteran roster. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Drills it from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Clippers lead by 4. Here's Harden. Three-pointer, Beal. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Excellent hustle that time by Leonard. Tell you what, this guy is an ultimate winner.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Beal against Grant. Six to shoot. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal attacking. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe.
And there's just so much variety to Beal's game. I mean, he's great off the catch and in transition. And right there, making a play off the bounce.
Murray's checked in for Portland. And Beal drops them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Graham. And here's Kamara. Here's Holiday, defended by Harden. Again, the miss by Portland. Los Angeles leading by 8. To the paint. And stolen by Murray. Holiday against Harden. Now here's Holiday. He's covered closely. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. And Batum is subbed in for Harden. Then for Portland, Thibault comes in for Kamara. And it's Rupert in for Holiday. Now here's Leonard. Give him 8. Pass to Beal. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Thibault on the wing. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's 1:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Batum. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Batum's gotten his first basket of the night.
You know, he's become more perimeter-oriented over time, but Nick Batum more than capable of scoring inside.
Thibault on the wing. Pass to Rupert. To end the drought. Rejected by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Leonard. Deni Avdija's checked in for Portland. Now here's Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Avdija passes to Grant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Avdija. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now Graham, defended by Bogdanovich. Fades away. And that one's long.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Thibault. Launches it. Pure from three-point range.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep attacking, all right? Ty, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Staying focused on the task at hand. Coach Lue urging his guys on.
Yeah, all about focus and how you execute. When this team is playing together, they're dangerous.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three, a small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
And so here's Portland. They trail by 11. Inside. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Second free throw, no good.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Grant, the pass to Avdia. Takes the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Bogdanovich, no good.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
Pass to Rupert. And the call will be against John Collins. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Miller's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Avdia can't get it to go.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Harden, the pass to Dunn. Outside Harden, pass to Lopez. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Avdia. And he gets the bucket.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Now Harden. To the middle. Here's Collins.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Avdia passes to Grant. Avdia, screen on Miller, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Zubats, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Brown in for Miller. Now here's Avdia. Outside Thibault. On the wing, Grant. Outside Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Dunn. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for Los Angeles. On the wing, Grant, defended by Bogdanović. 5 to shoot. Pass to Rupert. Over Harden. And it's Rupert missing. The Clippers lead by 6. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Grant outside. Let's go with a 3. They get it again.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Kept alive. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubats is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanović, and it's Beal in for James Harden. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Thibault, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Rupert. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Dunn. Beal outside. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Kamara. Kamara's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sharp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Leonard with the ball. Dunn outside. Beal outside. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Beal's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Outside Holiday. Here's Klingon. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Collins with a screen on Holiday. Leonard outside. Uncovered. Portland with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Down low. Outside Kamara. Pass to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Holiday. Outside Sharp. Outside Holiday. Avdia outside. Inside. Klingon. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Klingon attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
Harden, he's checked in for Dunn. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They've got a 9-point lead. Beal outside. Collins outside. No good with the triple. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Avdia passes to Holiday, looking to get it going. And it's good on the lay-in.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Now here's Leonard. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Sharp. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Oh, it doesn't go.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Tipped.
And one look at Donovan Clingan, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now Zubac. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Sharp. Now Zubac. Oh, he can't hit it. Now here's Sharp.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. It's both from the stripe.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
And here's Zubac. Zubac, screen. Beal. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Sharp. Oh, it's off. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Collins. Here's Beal. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Beal. Sharp there for the rebound. Blazers trail by 4. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Spins. Cash from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Now Avdia to take the lead. And yes, sir, lays it up and in.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Now Beal. He launches. Oh, it's off target.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Beal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Leonard. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Collins fires. And again, another missed shot. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so Portland takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Donovan Clingan.